Hello viewers, welcome to Quick Automotive Diagnostics today. Today we have a good one. This vehicle is a headache, and as you know, every headache vehicle I decide to grab the camera so that I can maybe teach somebody or spread the word out there. And guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this content being useful. We have a 2013 Nissan Frontier. Yeah, this Frontier, it's a pickup. Something interesting is this vehicle came from Ontario, which is our next province. And nobody could fix it in Ontario. So this one was in a several shop. And when I mean several shop, I'll tell you why. First shop, they diagnose it. Obviously, they are mechanics. I'm not saying like I'm super. I haven't yet fixed it. I'm just looking at it. As a matter of fact, I have my handy Zeus here. This is the new Zeus, by the way, the Plus, Zeus Plus, if you're interested. Snap-on. Not a sponsor at all. I just like their product because sometimes it gives me a little bit of the details, just a little bit, not much. I'm not really a big fan, but some of them I like, but you know, I kind of bounce around scanners. There is nothing that I can tell you, oh, this is the best scan of them all. No, there is nothing other than manufacture. You know, I could use the consult for this one to diagnose it better because that's a factory. Anyways, I'm talking too much and some people are complaining about my video being long, but I'm trying to make a point here. They couldn't figure it out. So the owner finally took it, and then apparently he saw me on Google. Thanks for you folks who you know, give me a thumbs up and good comment on Google. I really appreciate that. That kind of gave me some motivation. As I said, your input will give me more motivation because sometimes it's very hard. One man, whole bunch of job. To film is a challenge. Today I took time, you know, to sacrifice my time. I should be with my family, but right now I sacrifice my time to see if I can show you guys how to fix this crazy Nissan. Okay, so let's read the fault code. I'll show you the code if you can be able to see. Those are the codes. I don't know if you can be able to see them, but those are really weird code that will drive the shop nut. Because where are you going to start? Are you going to start fixing evap? So you have evap, you have the tumbler control swivel. That's the little sensor there that kind of work with your, you know, how they call it, the intake runner, if you can call it that way. So yeah, speaking too much is not a solution. Okay, let's jump into testing. By the way, just hang on a second. Okay, what you see here, guys, is boxes of goodies, brand new, from Nissan, original, pero. Brand new pero from Nissan. Brand new, never been used. Was installed, that's not the issue. Back in the box. That's not the problem. On another pedal from manufacturer that make pedals. Brand new. That did not fix the problem. Amazon special, guys. They got this one from Amazon. I don't know how much, I don't care about the price, but put this one on. That did not fix the problem. How many pedals? Put original back in. Obviously we still in a square one. So that's what I know so far, and that's what the customer told me. So guys, let's start over. Okay, I don't want to speculate what they did. Their mechanics, they are good tech, so let's start testing. Okay guys, in order to properly test, you need to have a wiring diagram. That's the key. Wiring diagram is very important because this is our accelerator pedal position APP sensor. Now we have a 1 and we have a 2. Now remember, on a fault code it was showing us 2. The problem is in number APP sensor 2. So what we're gonna do, because this APP sensor works with a 5 reference voltage, there is a 5 reference voltage that comes in, and then there is a, they call it return, sensor return, and the other one is a signal. So the signal will measure how the voltage drop across this resistor here in a pedal. You know, when you step on a pedal, you increase the resistance or decrease, stuff like that. So that's basically how it works. So when I print out this, but it came up different. So if we follow this, because we are concerned about APP 1, I don't know if it's zooming. Is everybody seeing what I'm mumbling about here? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna follow these wires. So we're gonna go on green. Green is on a 33. So we come on this other page. We follow 33, which is a green right there. It says light green. We follow that. It goes to this gray box. It's what they call ECM. It's a computer. So the green wire, it says AVCC2. So that's the voltage supply, which is a 5 reference voltage supplied to that APP2. Remember, there is another one, which is number 1. We might as well check all. And this one has as well reference voltage on this blue wire. It's on 35. The other one is on 33. So 33, 35. Let's check next here. This guy, AVVC. So they didn't put 1, but AVCC, that means for your APP1, and then the other one, the green, is for the 2. Okay, so we're gonna check these ones, and we're gonna make sure we have the voltage needed, because the other one is just a return. It says ground. Okay, it says VIN rewrite successful. I didn't want to show you the personal information. I found the registration in there, so we're good. So we're gonna say read the VIN, touch, and then turn off the ignition. So we turn this one, then we do escape. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go back to Nissan. So now we put on the VIN, we put on the key on. Now it should learn that the VIN is correct. Or search, read the VIN. Yeah, that's the correct VIN now. And then you'll see, it'll tell us that it's actually a Frontier, not Xterra. You know, 2013. Okay, so we say yes. Okay, diagnose, control module. Let's go to the engine. Come on. So the Zeus will never do this. Okay, we're gonna read code. Okay, it's giving us all those same code like before. Axle position sensor, APP2, evaporator emission, blah blah blah. Okay, so let's try to clear these. Yeah, clear them. Okay, read them. Yeah, we still have these free fault, and yeah, basically we are not getting anywhere. We still have the same problem even though we changed the PCM. So basically we did not fix anything. Okay, let's check APP. Let's go to the live data. We're gonna pull APP main signals. We can search for APP. No, it's not there. So let's go back. We go to all signal, and then we're gonna check for accelerator position. No. Let's see. What's the throttle position? Sensor 1, bank 1, it shows that. Throttle position, bank 2, position sensor 2, position sensor 1, they kind of on the same. Accelerator pedal position sensor 1, accelerator pedal position sensor 2, we are reading only 0.7 volts. And then let's try to step on it and see if those voltage switches. Yeah, this one is not going up at all. It's supposed to have like at least 5 volts when we press here. So yeah, we still have a problem. We have to figure out where and what is happening. Could we have this PCM being garbage? We can try different PCM and see if this is gonna be solved. All right. The throttle, is the throttle actually moving? No. Okay, let's start it. Nothing. Okay, same thing, so let's dig more and find out what's the problem. Return. What is the other one ground here? Let's see. APP2, that's gonna be a sensor. APP1, this one's gonna be a ground, and the other one must have a ground. Let's see which one is the ground for it. For that green, the green, so the orange. The orange is on a 31, so let's follow 31. Oh, 31 is the orange. Where are you, orange here? Oh, they put it far away here. Okay, so that's the ground for the orange. Okay, can you guys see? There it is. So this one should show us like ground. It's like a return. Okay, so as we know that about the wiring diagram, so it's gonna be very easy to test, and I don't know why most of shop they don't understand that concept. So it's pretty much easy. Just check the wires and it should be good. It's written there. All right, let's go to the sensor. Excuse me. The sensor lives, well, the pedal lives right there. Everybody knows where the pedal lives, so if you drive you should know. Anyways, I'm using this trusty multimeter, voltage multimeter. I love this one. I bought this one from Europe. I love it. It's called Scope Plus if you're interested. Let's check the voltage there. So we might unplug that connector for you viewers, but I really want to check it when it's connected. Well, let me disconnect it first and let's check for our voltage over there. It's gonna be hard for me to reach there, but for you guys you can see, I guess, with no problemo. Let's disconnect this bad boy, take it out. Can everybody see except me? So I'm gonna go on the green. The green is this one, this number one, okay, light green. So let's gently back probe that, okay, and then let's put key on while watching our voltage here. Keys on. What's happening? We still have 0 volt there. Is my ground good? Let me check my ground. I think. Where is my ground? Is that a good ground? Maybe. Or maybe I'm not very well connected to that thing. Okay. Let me try to connect. Alright. I think I'm very well connected. Okay, let me... Sorry for shaking you guys, but I will put... Oh, nice. Nissan put this guy here. I can just put my trusty... Oh, come on. Can everybody see that? Okay, what about that? I'll let you guys watch. Watch what? Watch the voltage. Okay. Maybe I should zoom in for you guys, yeah, so you can see. That's better. I think that's better. Okay. So now you are watching the voltage, keys on, so I will press my probe here really tight. Okay, you guys see anything? Let's see. Okay, so on the green we are reading 0.44 volt. Okay, all right. Let me check here. Where am I? I'm actually on the clippery one. Okay, so let's check the other one. The other one is blue. Okay, so where is blue? Blue is actually next to that one. So let me move my probe to the blue. Okay, blue. Yeah. Okay, blue, come on. Yeah. Okay. Come on, blue. There. I think I'm finally connected to the blue. What do you see? Okay. Blue, it's 4.97. I think that's actually good. That's we got a green That means that's a 5 reference voltage. That's my 5 volt, which in theory, I think now you can be able to see that, right? 4.97. I'm gonna put actually a charge on here because my voltage is going down. Okay, pop up the hood. I'll be right back. Where is the charger? Battery charger here. Everybody stay with me, please. Just connecting my battery charger. Battery charger. Here we go. Okay. All right. Give it 20 amp and charging. Charge is on. Okay, so what do we see? Did that voltage actually change or no? Okay, that voltage is still okay. Let's see. Key off. Key off. 0. Key on. Okay, so we are reading 4.96, 97. Yeah, the voltage is going a little bit up a little, you know. There we go. Sorry for the glare. Apparently this multimeter doesn't like some sort of a zooming too much, I think. Okay, let's focus. Please focus. Okay. Okay, so that's not even clear enough. What's going on here? Okay, I think that's better. Everybody can see. Yeah, that is better. Oops, too much. Okay, there. Okay, so keys on. That's what we got on the blue wire. Let me again switch to the green. Green, where are you here? Green, right there. Green, what do you say? Okay, green is connected. We are reading 0.42. So guys, that's a problem. Okay, to me, I can clearly see we should read 5 volt there because both APP1 and APP2 should be supplied with 5 volt. Okay, now, what if we have a short? What if we have, a broken wire from the PCM? And now that's where we are heading. So let's go find this and test right at the PCM and see if we're gonna get the same reading. And then if we get the same reading at the PCM, then we'll rule out the possibility of a wire being, shorted or something broken. Then we will diagnose much deeper again. Okay, so let's go to the PCM and check it out. Okay, right in the engine bay, the PCM for this 4.0 liter. This is a 4.0 liter. The PCM lives here, close to this windshield washer. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to remove this cover and possibly remove this in order to access the PCM. But let's see what we can do with one hand here. Here's our connector. So if you are not familiar with this Nissan, I can give you a hint right now. So this Nissan PCM, they go from top to bottom by counting, and then you can check them, you can see them by the color. Like you see here, they give us a connector color, which is gray. That's nice about Nissan. And that's our connector we are interested in too, and it's on E55. Okay, now the cavity that we are really interested in too, sorry for the shake, if you will see our 103, okay, 103, it is, am I zoom in or zoom out? Zoom in. There we go, now everybody can see. So that is our AVCC2, okay? So we're gonna check the pin 103, and that pin 103, if you look on the diagram, on the connector here, it's right there. So 100 is the corner, 104, 103. Nissan is really weird the way they put their numbers there, but as you can see, the way they start, that's why I noticed by experience. Okay guys, so the connection was a little bit of a challenge. I was unable to remove this because these back, the back of the connector have some sort of a transmission security lock just to hold the connector on a PCM. So what I did, I probe in a wire here. Of course I'm gonna fix it because it's not a good idea to make a hole in a wire because it will cause corrosion very quickly. So let's reconnect everything, and then let's connect this back if I can. It's a weird area there, so let's put this one in there. Okay, and then by the way, that's a connect with the gray, so everybody saw that. And then we have, let me remove my wire here. I put this one on the side, the other one is brown, this connector, you see how it's brown? So that's how they tell you on a wiring diagram which color you're supposed to deal with. Okay, so the last one is actually black, everybody can see it's black, so let's put this one back in. Okay, everything connected. Let's go to my tool here, we're gonna go to voltage. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna connect this to ground. Just I need a probe for that because I hook up that way. No, I should put this one on the ground and then put the, let me get the other probe and I'll be back. Okay, so I put a red alligator, connect with my wire, and here we go. Let me shut this off, maybe it'll help. There we go. So now I'm gonna connect this to ground. We have our good ground here, and let me go to the power here. So right now we are reading 0. Okay, so why this light is still on. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna leave you guys here and gonna put on this guy here. Sorry for the shake, by the way. And then I will do this. Okay, you are close enough. And then what I'm gonna do, I will zoom in. Okay, zoom in. Everybody can see. Okay, now I'm going to put key on and we'll see if we get the 5 reference voltage there. So right now I'm connected to the blue, the light green, I believe, and then let's see if we got what we're supposed to get. I'll come here and put key on. Key is on. Let's see what you see here. Why we have 0 volt? We cannot have 0 volt, folks. Why? Why we have 0 volt here? Okay. That's strange. Okay, so that's a ground. I'm connected to a ground. How come? Okay. Possible I'm connected to a wrong wire. Okay, let me double check my connection. Okay, I just readjust my probe. I just got to the correct one. So let's test now. Okay, key on. What do we see? Oops, sorry, I bounced the camera. I bumped the camera. I bounced the camera. Okay, so we see the same voltage that we're seeing at the pedal. I don't know if everybody can see. So I'm right here at the PCM, and I'm having the same voltage. Focus. Focus. Okay, so 0.47. So what do you think? Okay. I believe, folks, we have a really bad PCM here. I mean, I'm really connected to the connector. Let me remove the camera from the holder tripod, and then I will show you exactly where I'm connected. So I'm right at the connector. Focus, please focus. Yeah, I'm right at the connector. Sorry for the moving around, just to show you the angle. Where is it? Right there, right in the bottom there on the connector, right here. That's where I am. So this is clearly a PCM issue. So what we're gonna do, let's find another computer and let's put it in. I mean, if the reference voltage for this line is no good, and we have a bunch of fault code for the swivel, it's actually underneath this cover here. We have a whole bunch of fault code. So let's source the PCM and put it in, program it, and then we should be good to go. Okay, let's go from there. Okay, we got a donor here. This is the original ECM. I just remove it. As you can see, they all kind of the same number. As you can see, this one has like that junkyard, I mean not junkyard, but salvage. And these ECU, they are not just easy to find. These ECU, they are very expensive, and they are very, very rare. It's just like a gold to find this. I finally found one, and it was not easy to find one. And I was lucky enough, I found one with kind of like numbers that almost match, you know, the 8M1, 8M1. So let's put this one there and program it, and I'll show you how to program this, because for some people it's like a challenge to replace these ECUs. You can actually clone them using some clone tool, but I don't think you can be, well, it depends what you have, so I'm not gonna talk much about that. So let's install this one and then go from there. Can move you over here without I am just, I don't want to just cut the clip, that's why. Okay, so these ECUs, they can be challenged to remove, but I can tell you the trick that I use. It's the bottom bolt that is very hard to access. Some people, you have to remove this, but you don't have to. All you have to do is find a low profile 10 millimeter, and that's good enough. And then you should be able to kind of arrange it. It takes time, but it's doable. That's how I remove the original one. So let's install the new one. And then this is straightforward. I will install it with one bolt before, just in case I have to replace it or do something. So okay, one connector in, connector 2, 3, and should all be in there. Just hold it there, and then okay, so here we go. We're gonna program this PCM. I found this auto to be successful for most of Nissan programming. I have a key here with a remote. Remote works. Key. So what we're gonna do, if we put on a key, we see the light is on, solid, and there is no start. It will just crank and no start. If we try to crank it, we can try. Crank, no start. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, we come here on our tail, go here. First of all, on this vehicle, don't think you can program VIN right away. No, it's not gonna work. What you have to do is what you do here, you come here, Asian, you do very quickly Nissan, if you can find it, Nissan right there, and then so step number 1, you program the key. Step number 2, then you program the VIN, then the vehicle will start. Turn on hazard lights, open and close driver door, open, so open and close driver door. Okay, ignition is on. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to. I pressed the zoom button without knowing. Okay, so right now scanning the system, and then you should be able to get this key programmed, and then we'll change the VIN. That's how usually you do this Nissan. I don't know if I should make you watch the whole thing, but let's see. Oh, it's almost done, 85%. So let's just finish it. If you want, you can fast forward, it's up to you. Okay, so we're gonna do emo scanning. It's actually a hot function. Sometimes this hot function, the key learning guide. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna say okay, and then we raise all learn key, the vehicle, prepare all key. Okay, so we don't even know how many keys in this. Okay, it's on, and then it's gonna actually read the pin for us. Pin verification, it did that. Switch ignition off, or remove a key, insert blade key to be learned, and then turn on. Wait 5 seconds, that thing flash and it's off. Okay, program successful. Continue to the next one. No, turn ignition off. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then okay, then insert the key learned. Okay, turn it on. We turn it on, we say okay, off. Wait 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We remove it. Okay, learn completed. Check if everything starts. So in this case it will start, but the VIN number is going to be wrong. So let's do it. Starts, but the VIN is wrong, right? Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get out of here, exit, 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 exit here. Yes, we go home, we go to diagnostics, we go to Nissan if it's here. No, Asian. We go to Nissan here. We're gonna read the fault code anyways, but let's automatic search. Read. That VIN is gonna be wrong, so that's not the VIN for this vehicle. Okay, so we can verify there is a registration in here. Customer should have a registration here. Oops. Ontario registration, where is it? Probably in the top, nothing in here. Well, I don't know where he put it. It's probably here. No, I don't have a registration for this vehicle, so I don't know. It's somewhere. Okay, so anyways, we say okay somehow. Then you see it tells us it's a 2013 Xterra. So Xterra and these Frontier, they use the same PCM. So we're gonna actually go to the diagnosis control unit, and then you go to the engine. Then in there, that's where we're gonna change the VIN. It's very easy, but you cannot change the VIN before you do you have to do the key immobilizer, then you do the VIN. That's what I'm trying to show you here. Special function, VIN registration. Okay, so that's what it says the VIN is. Let me actually take the picture of the correct VIN so I have it. Okay, it says VIN rewrite successful. I didn't want to show you the personal information. I found the registration in there, so we're good. So we're gonna say read the VIN, touch, and then turn off the ignition. So we turn this one, then we do escape, 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 escape. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go back to Nissan. So now we put on the VIN, we put on the key on. Now it should learn that the VIN is correct. Or search, read the VIN. Yeah, that's the correct VIN now. And then you'll see, it'll tell us that it's actually a Frontier, not Xterra. You know, 2013. Okay, so we say yes. Okay, we replaced the new computer. The new computer is there with the writings on it. And then let's see if we put the key on. Let's see what's gonna happen. So we're still connected to our pedal position sensor on the first wire there, the blue, a green, a light green they call it, light green, as you can see, still connect to it. And I have a ground here. I use this one as this is actually a good ground. And let's see when we put key on. See, we have our 5 reference voltage. So let's try to start it. Oh, it runs good. Can we rub it? Wow, that's a fix. Okay, let's see the fault code now. Key on, X out here. Let's read the fault code. We just programmed this computer, and well, we should read fault code if this one is plugged in. Dummy. All right, there we go. It's plugged in. Just try to get some room there. Escape, keys on, yeah. Come on. Oops, engine. And then you're gonna go yes. It's gonna do a data call. We still have our 5 reference voltage there. I'm so happy. Read code. So these codes, they were in there. They say current. So let's clear this fault code because okay, successful. Read code. No fault code. Okay, so let's start it up again. Key off. Okay, no more dash, no more check engine light. So, pedal. Holy, she has power. Okay, perfect. Key on again. No check engine light. Let's read fault code. Okay, so we have evaporate emission, evap, system pressure sensor one time. Okay, so that's it. That's what is left in there. Guys, thanks for watching Quick Automotive Diagnostics. Please subscribe, and then if I can fix it, I know you can fix it. Just follow the instructions and follow the manual, and see you on next video.